that the old clock in your hallway tick louder at 12:16 a.m. on this haunting August 21st, 2025? A red pulse breaking the silence that sends a shiver through your soul. This emergency broadcast unveils a horror, counting down your time, where psychologically it's temporal distortion, warping your sense of reality. And a 2025 study shows 82% feel an unsettling dread when the ticks intensify. Is a spectral echo awakening? Subscribe now to confront this mystery. Is a rising beat pulsing from that clock? The staircase trembling with an unnatural rhythm that makes your heart pound as you back away in fear? This broadcast drags you into a psychological abyss where anxiety amplification heightens your panic. And the 2025 study warns 82% feel a disquieting presence when the ticks grow louder. Could a spectral echo be nearing? Stay tuned for more. Did a deepening tick resonate from that clock? The study, quivering with a presence that chills your blood as you tremble in its glow. This emergency plunges you into a psychological trap where temporal distortion distorts your grip on time, and the 2025 study confirms 82% sense an otherworldly force when the rhythm intensifies. Is a spectral echo emerging? Don't miss the next clue. Does time ends chime from that sinister tick, the cellar echoing with a hum that feels like a countdown as you press against the wall? This broadcast locks you in a psychological cage where anxiety amplification fuels your terror, and the 2025 study notes 82% panic when the clock delivers such a warning. Could a spectral echo be nearing? Subscribe now. Is a faceless shadow pulsing from that tick, the yard drenched in rain that amplifies your dread as you back away from this eerie sound? This emergency thrusts you into a psychological vortex where temporal distortion turns time into a threat, and the 2025 study warns 82% feel a ghostly presence. Could a spectral echo be stalking? Stay with us. Why does a warping rhythm pulse from that clock, the balcony shaking with an otherworldly beat that threatens to pull you into the storm? This broadcast drags you into a psychological nightmare where anxiety amplification fractures your calm, and the 2025 study reveals 82% feel pursued when the ticks distort. Could a spectral echo be advancing? Keep watching. Did a glowing tick emerge from that clock, the wall trembling with an unseen force that floods your mind with fear in this damp space? This emergency locks you in a psychological abyss where temporal distortion amplifies your dread of time, and the 2025 study warns 82% sense a spectral gaze. Could an echo be watching? Subscribe now. Does stop now pulse from that dark warning? The door creaking under the rain as the red tick casts a shadow over your defense? This broadcast traps you in a psychological snare where anxiety amplification heightens your fear of movement. And the 2025 study confirms 82% dread such commands. spectral echo be controlling you? Don't miss it. Is a reaching shadow, beating from that tick. The night roaring with a storm that blinds you as you shield yourself from this relentless sound. This emergency drags you into a psychological hell, where temporal distortion turns every pulse into a threat. Is a figure looming from that tick? The chandelier humming with an ominous rhythm that fills this room with dread as you step back? This broadcast locks you in a psychological cage where anxiety amplification shatters your peace. And the 2025 study notes 82% feel haunted when the clock reveals such forms. Could a spectral echo be free? Keep watching. Why does a towering shadow wail from that tick? The alley echoing with a desolate beat that freezes you as you crouch in hiding. This emergency thrusts you into a psychological vortex where temporal distortion consumes your hope. And the 2025 study warns 82% feel doomed. Could a spectral echo be winning? Subscribe for more. Is a growing shadow pulsing from that countdown? The attic trembling with an ominous tick that drives you back in panic? This broadcast traps you in a psychological abyss where anxiety amplification ends your stability. And the 2025 study warns 82% feel their end. Could a spectral echo be rising? Don't stop now. Did a faint chime ripple from that tick? The basement darkening with an unseen presence that terrifies you as you hide in the shadows? This emergency locks you in a psychological snare where temporal distortion heightens your terror. And the 2025 study warns 82% sense a spectral sound. Could an echo be calling? Stay with us. Is a cracking shadow beating from that tick, the rooftop trembling with an eerie rhythm that drives you to crawl away in fear? This broadcast drags you into a psychological hell where anxiety amplification shatters your sanity. And the 2025 study confirms 82% fear collapse. Could a spectral echo be breaking through? Subscribe now. As time stops, pulse with a towering shadow from that final tick. The abyss swallowing your last moment as you collapse under this relentless sound at midnight. This emergency broadcast traps you in a psychological abyss where temporal distortion seals your fate. And the 2025 study warns 82% feel their end when the clock prevails. Could a spectral echo claim you? Watch the full horror now.